ปากนี้นะมึงขอหน่อยเถอะมึงก็เอาสิครับฝันพี่ทำไปทั้งหมดเนี่ยเพราะพี่อยากแต่งงานกับฝันนะเดี๋ยวจะเอาเงินสด
ขอสักทีเถอะ
ถ้าอุ่นไม่ได้เป็นวิศวกรแล้วถ้าอุ่นไม่ยังไงฝันก็รักอุ่นมันเป็นความจริงที่เปลี่ยนไม่ได้
Welcome back, GL fam. We need to talk about episode 6 of Fulfill because Channel 3 just threw us head first into the emotional deep end.
โทษนะพี่ขอโทษพี่ให้ได้หมดพี่มีเยอะ
พวกเราจะไม่ได้แค่แจ้งความแต่จะแจ้งโอนเนอร์
แฟนอีกแล้วเหรอให้ฉันนอนเป็นเพื่อนไหมไม่เป็นไรเดี๋ยวก็ดีขึ้นขวัญไม่รู้ว่าฝันรักอุ่นตั้งแต่ตอนไหน
If you've been keeping up with Oon and Fun, you know this show has basically been a masterclass in what happens when an overly logical, brain-driven person marries a deeply emotional, heart-driven person.
อุ่นส่งหลักฐานทั้งหมดผ่านทางอีเมลเรียบร้อยแล้วนะคะพี่นุ
โอเคได้รับแล้วเดี๋ยวยังไงพี่จะรีบส่งให้ทาง HR นะ
ได้ค่ะขอบคุณนะคะพี่นุสวัสดีค่ะแล้วหมอนัดแกอีกทีเมื่อไหร่
Going into this week, things were incredibly strained. Oon's classic robotic defense mechanism, prioritizing thinking over feeling, was pushing Fun further and further into her feelings of isolation.
พรุ่งนี้ถึงกำหนดตรวจคันของหนึ่งแล้วอ่ะ
จริงๆไม่ต้องก็ได้นะฉันไปเองได้
อย่าให้ต้องเป็นห่วงเลยนะ
แต่ถ้าฉันไม่รู้ว่าพาฝันเป็นแฟนแกเนี่ยฉันคิดว่า2 คนนั้นเป็นแฟนกันนะ
บ้าฝันเขาชอบดูแลคนอื่น
But episode 6, this is where the walls finally start to crumble. Grab your tissues, hit that subscribe button, and let's break down exactly how Oon and Fun are trying to patch up their cracking foundation. The episode kicks off right in the thick of the domestic tension.
ไม่กินข้าวเช้าหรอฝันก็หนึ่งกินแล้วค่ะอุ่นกินเลยอุ่นสายแล้วค่ะไปก่อนนะดูหนังมืดๆเดี๋ยวก็สายตาเสีย
The honeymoon phase is officially a distant memory, and the reality of their situation has set in, with the baby now officially changing the dynamic of their household. Fun is throwing every ounce of her soul into being a mother, but the emotional distance between her and Oon is loud. Oon is still acting like the classic tone-deaf wife trope we've seen in traditional Lakhons. Bless her heart. Oon plays this cluelessness so well, but it makes you want to shake her. She thinks she is being helpful by handling the logistics and maintaining order, but what Fun actually needs isn't a project manager. She needs her wife. She needs emotional reassurance. Every time Fun tries to reach out, Oon unintentionally shuts her down with pure logic. And you can see the visible heartbreak on Fun's face. Now, Channel 3 loves their side characters and preachy moral dialogues. We know this by now, but midway through the episode, we finally get the raw, unfiltered confrontation we've been waiting for. Fun reaches her breaking point. When Fun confronts Oon about feeling abandoned in this journey, Oon tries to justify her actions with a list of rational steps they need to take. And Fun's response, it completely shatters Oon's defense mechanism. Fun basically tells her that a marriage can't survive on logic alone. You can't spreadsheet your way through a family crisis. What's brilliant about this scene is the acting. The chemistry between Oon and them has been debated by fans. But in this high-stakes dramatic moment, they absolutely deliver. You can see the exact moment Oon realizes that her emotional absence is actively hurting the person she loves the most. The realization that she might lose Fun because she was too afraid to let her guard down hits Oon like a freight train. Thank goodness this series is only 8 episodes, because they don't drag out the misunderstanding for too long. The second half of episode 6 is all about the turnaround. Oon finally steps out of her head and into her heart. We get this incredibly tender, slow burn reconciliation. Oon apologizes, not with a logical explanation, but with genuine vulnerability. She admits she is terrified of failing as a partner and as a future parent, which is why she hid behind her checklist. Seeing Oon drop her robotic exterior allows Fun to finally let her guard down too. And we can talk about how gently they are with each other here when Fulfill lets the leads just breathe and exist in their own space without the chaotic side plots. The emotional payoff is beautiful. They remind us why they were university sweethearts in the first place. They are truly the two halves of a whole. Oon brings the structure and Fun brings the heartbeat. By the time credits roll on episode 6, Oon and Fun's relationship feels stronger, but the storm isn't completely over. They've managed to bridge the emotional gap between them, but with the finale right around the corner, external pressures regarding Nob Neng and the baby are bound to test their new united front. Honestly, episode 6 did exactly what it needed to do. It forced Oon to grow up emotionally and gave Fun the validation she deserved. What did you guys think of Oon's apology? Do you think they are truly ready for what's coming next? Or are you bracing yourselves for a massive finale tearjerker? Drop your theories in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more Thaigeo recaps, and I'll see you in the next one.
Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.